Only training. How art thou this morning? Let me know how everyone is. Let me know who you are and where you are from over in El Chato Boxo, so that we can get into this training. Hold on 1 second. Okay. All right, let me know who you are and where you are from. Now, we are talking about funnels, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to bring on the man with the plan and the man in the. Everyone give June a hand clap over in the chat box. June, are you ready for me to make you the presenter? Let me know.
Yeah, I'm here right now. I'm here.
So I'm going to make you the presenter.
Okay. Okay, good morning. Am I in now? Good morning from Hong Kong and good evening from most of you in North America and to all of you in the other time zones. So anyway, what we are going to be having this session is about lead funnels, lead funnels that converts. Okay, I mean, for some of you, this might not be a familiar thing. So let me just go and review what we have so far. So we have in week 1 the general introduction to funnels, and then in week 2 we had a discussion on sales funnels that actually makes money. And on this week 3, we're going to have this is actually quite a deep topic, and I'll try to get a very general overview of this in this session. And as I was discussing with Dean, I would like to have this have another session for next for week 4 instead of the scheduled one, which is a little bit off topic from this. It's mainly because lead funnels is actually only as good as the offer or the lead magnet that it's presenting to a prospective customer. And for this session, we will be discussing the elements of a lead funnel and how it actually elevates the offer, the lead magnet that is the thing that is exchanged for the information of the prospective customer. So without further ado, let me go straight into this. So this is something to do with list building. Actually, if most of you are familiar with this topic. Now, like for example, why did eBay pay 2.6 billion for Skype back in 2005? eBay's got the best developer in the world, and they could clone Skype in a weekend, if they wanted to. The reason is because Skype has 60 million users at the time. Now, another example for this kind of thing is Facebook. Why did Facebook buy Instagram in the first place? They could have built a photo filter app in a week. Instagram has 0 revenue during that time, yet Facebook paid 1 billion for it. The reason again is that Instagram has 30 million users at the time. So this has something to do with like both eBay and Facebook actually wanted the customer list, not the technology. Okay. So in terms of what you call list building, this is the thing with building a list. Every single business, regardless of niche or size, need more leads to build their list. Okay, leads are the ones that you need to convert into paying customers. Okay, so as one marketer says, if you are not building a customer list, you are not building a business. Okay, so it's like actually this is like a replacing of the money is in the list. Okay. Now, one of the best and battle tested way to get potential customers is to actually give them value so that they will join your email list. And this is called the lead funnel. So now the lead funnel is actually a page just like the sales page. So just like the sales funnel, it's the lead funnel is equivalent to an offer, or what you call the lead magnet. Let's mouse this over. Okay. Oops. Okay. So what is this offer, or what is the lead magnet? The lead magnet is that thing you are actually giving away to the prospective customer in exchange for their name and email. Okay, so that's your main purpose for a lead funnel. It's not to make a sale, but to get the name and email or other information from your prospective customer. Is that okay? Let me just get some feedback from you if I'm going too fast, or is that something that you're actually touching on? Just give me a yes if you're so far understanding what I'm saying. This question. Okay. Yes. Thanks. Okay. Yep. Okay. Let me just continue then. Okay. So offers. Offers. The offer is something, a digital file, that you are offering in exchange for the information. So basically, these are the types of offers that are actually currently working, or meaning that they are converting well. Swipe file, cheat sheet, checklist, mind map. Okay. Now this will get clear as we go on to this one. And previously, I probably have to go back in time. These are the offers, the type of offers that are low converting right now, especially the newsletter, and ebooks are still converting, but average. So it's an average offer, so you get average conversion. So like going back 15, 20 years ago, if you are doing email marketing, most people would be using the newsletter. And then after the newsletter, there's the ebook became very popular. But right now, it's like an average offer, because there's a lot of information overload, and also the access to information is very easy that, people wouldn't want to go to an ebook. They would rather search on YouTube or Google things up, Now, a more compelling offer for, the current, campaigns are what would sounds like done for you, because done for you means it's almost immediately ready for the user to actually deploy. So let me just give an example. Okay, here's as opposed to done for you, do it yourself, DIY is no longer effective way to get leads. Example of this one is like, this is like a call to action of a DIY thing. Enter your name, email, and I'll give you everything you need to know about Facebook ads. Now, that sounds like a long, painful learning process for most people. So they don't want to go through that kind of thing. They would rather like probably watch a YouTube video. Okay. Now, a better offer would be something like this. Enter your name, email to receive my top 5 performing Facebook ads of 2020 so you can model and deploy them. Well, basically, ethically copy and paste. Now, that sounds better and it's more compelling for a prospective customer, you know, to get into. Okay, another example. Okay, so here's another DIY. Enter your name, email, and I give everything you need to know about email marketing. Again, something very, it takes a lot of effort to do this kind of thing. You have to read through this thing, learn about how it is actually going to be done, and you have to do it yourself. Now, the done for you version of this would be like enter your name, email, and I will give you my top 50 email titles with the highest open rate. So you can ethically copy and paste them in your email marketing campaign. Now, that is something that, probably not having a second thought, the prospective customer will probably like give you the information that you wanted. Now, let me just give you a bird's eye view, because this is supposed to be a page, but there's a lot of there's like really very important concepts that you need to know. But once you know about these concepts, then it will be very what you call is understandable or easy to for you to what you call execute on how to make a lead funnel page. So the process of conversion using an offer or lead magnet. Hold on, let me just get anything. Okay, so are you so far following what I'm showing you here? Okay, yeah, good to go. Go to. Okay, let me just continue. So okay, so you have first you have the hook or the header and on a page, and then you have the subheader, which actually provides the story or the one that amplifies the offer. And then you have the call to action, just like the one that I previously was actually demonstrating earlier. And lastly, you need to have visuals attached to the offer, because we are a visual creature. We need to see what we are getting. Okay. So let me just give you a visual of the whole thing here, like how it is really located inside a lead funnel page. Okay. So this is an example of a lead funnel page with a Facebook ad template being offered. Okay. I have the links here, yeah, so you can actually check this out. And that this is not an affiliate link. It's just that this digital marketer company is one of the top digital marketing company in the world, and you wouldn't believe it that this lead funnel page of theirs is actually existing for the last 5 or 6 years. It's an evergreen lead funnel page that actually converts thousands and tens of thousands of people to their services. Okay, so just visually to let you know before I go into the details. So the hook, what we call the hook or the header, is this one. This is the first thing that people see when they get into your page. I'll get into more detail on that. And the story is this part here, where it actually tells more detail, and amplifies the offer. Okay. And the call to action is this one. Usually, before, people would like to have like a call to action, like click here to get more information, but those things doesn't work anymore. I'll give more details on this one. And finally, this is the visual. So you have something like a list or a mind map or an ebook, and you have to have like a virtual, visual representation. Okay. So, okay. So after this, I'm going to go into the details of these 4 elements, and how they help to elevate the value of the offer. Okay. So are you following me so far? Just give me a yes again, please. Okay. Okay. Good. Thanks. Okay. Let me get into the details now. Okay. So the hook or the header or title is used to capture someone's attention. Okay? So when they land on the page, this is the most prominent thing that they will see. Okay, so it has to have some very what you call this attention-getting statement there. Like for example, the one that we have here. So this one is offering Facebook ad template, or you can actually be offering on your own, like that. I mentioned that you can have the top 20 performing ads of the previous year, and you are going to give it to them for them to just copy and paste in their campaign. Or you can have a mind map, or a mind map or a roadmap of a process that will help them carry out a campaign visually, not something to go through a long read. And you are going to put that phrase up there as the hook. It must be compelling. It must be something that will catch their attention and make them read more about the offer. Now, the story is actually the subheader, as I've shown you on the page. The story actually is the one that amplifies the offer. You tell in the story why the people should care about your offer. You have to build it up in the story page. So you can see in this page here, I will let me just show you the whole page itself. Okay, so this is the actual landing page for this lead funnel. So the subheader is actually not just this part, but it delves into more bulleted explanation and giving more value, added value, making the offer more compelling. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Oops. Sorry for that. Okay, let me go back to this. Okay. Now we come to the call to action. Okay. Nowadays, a good call to action would require minimal effort, and minimal learning from the one you are offering it to make it more attractive. Yeah, it should make the prospect feel they are getting immediate value just by giving their name and email. So, for example, it's not like click here to learn more, which is right now. Actually, I'm also guilty of this thing because I have done this also in some of my stuff. Click here to learn more. Yeah, that's probably the worst thing that you can put nowadays on your call to action. Call to action would be something like enter your name and email to swipe my best ads, or model or copy and paste my best email header headlines, or deploy immediately or download. So those are the kind of call to action that you need to put in your lead funnel. Okay. So finally, to cap all of this, every lead funnel page should have a visual representation to what it is you are going to give away to your prospective customer. Yeah, people would like to see what they are going to get, whether it's a checklist, a swipe file, a downloadable ebook, etc. There has to be an image attached to it. Okay, so just to recap, so we've gone through the 4 elements. The 4 elements, there could be more, I mean, or it could be less. But these are the ones that are the basic elements of a lead funnel page that are actually battle tested to convert the most. Okay. So now let me get back to that first example that I have shown you earlier. So let's just review this one. So this one has got a hook, the header here, which is it's very, very attractive to see that there's the Facebook ad template library, is being offered. And you have the subheader, copy and paste these 8 proven Facebook ad campaign to create low cost, high converting ads on demand. Okay, let me show you something. This page is more readable than that. This is the same one that is on that page. So the story again is copy and paste these 8 proven Facebook ad campaigns to create low cost, high converting ads on demand. And the call to action of in this page is enter your first name, last name, and email address. Yeah, and there's a bit more. Answer 2 yes, no question to receive the free digital templates. Okay, so those are really, really valuable because those templates, those Facebook templates, according to the page here, are actually the same template that the digital marketer company is using to actually promote their service on Facebook. So you can see how valuable that is because it's been A/B tested, battle tested, and been using them for several years to actually generate results for this company. So that's how valuable that lead magnet is, just in exchange for your first name, last name, email, and company name, according to this page. Oh, okay. Now another example that I'm using from this company is this is another kind of offer. It's a social media swipe file. You can remember from the previous slides that you have to have something like done for you thing to offer in order to make it very compelling, something that people can have immediate, can feel that they are getting immediate value. Okay, so social media swipe file. Okay, okay, the ultimate social media swipe file. That's the hook. That's the header that catches the attention of the traffic or the people that land on the page. And the story, if you would like to care about it, is it says that you can copy and paste the 72 proven headline formulas to get more clicks from Facebook, Twitter, and your own blog. Okay. And the call to action is, again, it's like a similar to the other one, is enter your first name, last name, and email to receive the free digital templates, the ultimate social media swipe file. Let me repeat the name. So in terms of location, so you have the header here, which is the hook to get people's attention. And then you have an elaboration here, a build up of the value of the lead magnet, the offer. So you have the main subheader, and then you have a bulleted items here that gives more information about the offer. And finally, you have the call to action. Not finally, I mean, and then there's the, even though it's not that prominent, there's the swipe file, like a representation, a visual representation of what this thing is. Basically, swipe file is a list of text that you can actually copy and paste. Okay, so do you have any questions with regards to that? Because just let me get back to the lesson. So what I'm planning to do now is, because you can see that in this presentation, everything revolves around the lead magnet, the offer. It's actually a digital product that you actually have to build yourself. So we don't have enough time to actually go through that here, but I'm going to be going through that in detail, and that's going to be something that is more related to our products, so personalized video and video in general. So, okay, so any questions that you would like to clarify with regards to this? I will be going through an actual funnel next week, where we can actually put that what you call this, the product, the lead magnet that we are going to be putting together. So I'll have templates for that, as well as for the funnel page itself. Okay, so I'm glad you find that very helpful. Yes, I will give Dean the copy of the presentation. Yeah, you can get a copy of the PowerPoint.
Yeah, you'll end up getting a copy of the PowerPoint. So
yeah,
let's go over a few things, right? And June, do you mind if I just jump in for a quick second?
Of course, no problem. Yeah, please.
Okay, let's go over a few things, right, before we get off of here, okay? Now, a lot of what we are talking about during this tips on converting lead funnels that converts, a lot of it can be cut through with some of the products that you have on the Video Remix platform. And what I mean by that is that as you are trying to get leads to convert during this funnel, you also want to be list building as much as possible, right? Everyone over in the chat box put in list building. List building is the biggest. This is what the whole thing about a funnel consists of. Is it really consists of list building? So what you want to make sure that you do as you are doing this is you're going through your editor just to make sure that you have, or maybe you have, list building tools. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take over the screen really quickly, and I'm just going to show you, let's just do a few things here. Okay. All right. Let me know if everyone's seeing my screen. Give me a 222 over in the chat box if you're seeing my screen. Okay. 222 in the chat box. Okay. So what we want to do is we always want to go to our elements here, because remember, a lot of times when you are doing list building or you are putting a funnel together, you have videos that are explaining what it is that you do, how you do it, why you do it, and how it works. Okay. Videos are a very important part of the process of pushing people through your funnel. Now, the thing about video is that it doesn't have to be a 3-minute long sales video at all. It doesn't have to be that at all, right? But what it should be is there should be an instructional video that kind of tells them about what it is that you do. There should be some type of demo video that gives them a demo on how the tool is going to be used. If it's going to be a tool that you're going to, if it's something that you're actually selling, like if you're selling personalized video, a good way of being able to do a demo video is just recording a video showing how the personalization goes. But while you're doing that, you can also do a lot of list building. You can make sure that you're having people opt in to what needs to be opt into by looking at the video. Let me know if you all understand what I mean over in the chat box, okay? Let me know if you understand, okay? Now, let's go to, for instance, right? One of my favorite, let's go with ClickFunnels, right? And it was funny because I was just doing a sales page on ClickFunnels, so it's gonna come up like this. And hold on, let me just close this. Of course, I'm a dummy, and I was actually editing a ClickFunnels sales page right now. So let me just save that, and then let me go out. No, you know what? Let's not do ClickFunnels. Let's do Apple. I think Apple is, I love Apple's sales page. We kind of talked about this the other day about Apple's Apple's sales page, right? So what you're going to see with Apple, and I love this actual concept that they have, but what you're going to see on all of those pages is Apple always sells first and gives information later. Okay? Sell first, give information later. What does that mean? That means that when you're looking at Apple, it says iPhone 12, blast, pass, fast, from, and it gives all of that. Then it says learn more here or buy. You only have a 50-50 option of being able to do something, right? Because you came to this page for a reason. You came to this page through an ad. You came through this page through a TV advertisement. You came through this page from a friend telling you that Apple is the best computer out there and you need to get an Apple. You came through because you have an iPhone 11, iPhone 10, iPhone 9, and it is time to upgrade. So why a lot of us, what we end up doing is we end up killing our conversions by giving so much information on the product and not realizing that we have a hot lead that's willing to buy. Now, I want you all to think about this for a quick second. How many of you all have a website that contains a lot of explaining and not as many ways to be able to buy? Let me know if you have what they consider an information site, right? Just be honest over in the chat box, because what you should be doing is, it's not that you don't want to include the information, but look how Apple does it, right? So Apple includes that on a whole different page. Wow, this thing is so dope, right? They include this on an entirely different page. But also what that page is that they're selling, right? They're giving some information, but they're also selling. Now, a lot of you all don't have products that are set up like Apple or that can sell like Apple. I don't have a product like that. Most people don't have a product like that. But what they're doing is, and that you can take a huge example from, is how is your site set up? Is it informational or is it a sales site? Let me know over in the chat box. Is your site an information site or a sales site? Right? Two paths. That's it. That's it. Right? Info at the time. And there's nothing wrong with an info site, but you have to remember that people don't buy from websites anymore. Websites are now considered landing page funnels. What they're considered is they're considered a way to be able to sell your product, not for people to find out about your product. So what you want to make sure of is you want to make sure of that as you are doing this, you are in the selling mood, right? If you were selling personalized video, then what I would do here is I would be like personalized video, whatever my tagline is right now, you can even do, excuse me, you can even do pricing, you could do a sell, and then you'd have a nice little graphic of that personalized video. Okay, then you have learn more, or they can learn more and then they can buy. And this is an easy fix for a lot of your, sites. If you're someone who has a lot of content or a lot of explaining on your site, whoever does your website, all you would have them do is move all of that content to a learn more page. Okay, then you have your buy page. Right? So you have your buy page. Okay. And one thing that I love about Apple is they keep it short and sweet, ladies and gentlemen. They want you to make a decision as quickly as you possibly can. Right? So they're going to give you an offer you can't refuse. So get up to $220 off with Apple trade-in, see how it works. They want you to choose your model. They want you to go through. They want you to buy and then have buyer's remorse later on. But a lot of us, what we're doing is that we're giving people buyer's remorse before they even decide to buy. We're making them think 2, 3, 4 different times about different things that they may not even care about before they can even click the buy button. Are any of you all guilty of that? Because I used to be guilty of that. I'm still kind of guilty of that myself, right? So as we're going through this funnel training, what I want you to do is go to companies that you think are awesome companies that do a lot of business. Compare what you're doing and your funnel to what they're doing. Now, you may not have the same manpower, you may not have the same budget, but what you will have is you will have examples of what you need, so you could shortcut that. You don't need the same budget. You don't need the same type of people, because you already have a company like Apple that's making business billions, that's shown you that this is how it works. And this is what works for us. This website is what Apple has decided that, hey, this is how we make billions of dollars, right? This is how we have all of these employees. This is how we have the stock price that we have. This is what's best for them. And taking this approach is something that I have started trying to do also with Video Remix products. So as we're going over this training, keep in mind of, okay, I may be starting from scratch, but I'm not starting from nothing, right? And then what you're going to do is that you're going to go to your editor and you're going to go down to your elements, and you're going to see whether or not you have the connect form, right, for phone calls. and email leads, right? You're going to see whether you have the list builder. You're going to see whether you have the lead generator. And then what you're going to do is you're going to do something that's very simple and very easy. You're going to say, listen, if you want to watch my video, that means that you want to opt in to, you like what you were seeing. So what you do is that you are going to, whatever video you have that's explaining your product, you're going to add the list builder to it or the lead generator to it. Whatever video is your demo, you're going to add the list builder to it. And an easy way of being able to do that, where you can do it, but it still personalizes, where you don't get people in a like, oh, I'm giving you my information or anything like that, is a very simple thing that you can do. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to add media to this this video right here. Okay, I'm just going to add some media to this video. Nothing special, nothing big, right? Now, this was a real estate video or something like that. I'm then going to go to my elements section. I'm going to put in list builder. And then what I'm going to do is I'm only going to ask for two things, right? Because I want them on my mailing list. So I'm going to ask for full name, right? And I'm going to ask for their email address. Of course, I'm going to go to my integrations. In my integrations, I'll add my webhook for automations, and I will add my email notifications. Right here, I'll just add my email notifications. Okay? Now, once I save that, what I'm doing here is something, I'm going to do something very, very easy, right? I'm going to go here, I'm going to go to my elements, and when this video starts, right? When this video starts, so I'm just going to click here and get rid of my list builder. When this video starts, I'm going to do smart text, and I'm just going to do something really easy. I'm going to say, welcome to our personalized explainer. Maybe this is an explainer video. It's a demo video. We'll say it's a demo video. Demo video. And then I'm going to personalize, and I'm going to put name. And I'm going to add that, right? Okay. Now, once I add that, it totally brings them into where they're like, oh my God, this is a personalized video. This is why I gave them my full name. And this is why I gave them my email. But now what you need to do is you want to say, okay, but what about that email address, right? Well, why did I give them that email address? And now what you can do towards the end of the video, you can go back to smart text and you could say very simply, I hope you enjoyed the video. Can we email you at, and then you have that email address that you add in. So now when they're looking at this, right? When they're looking at this, they're like, okay, it makes sense that I gave them my full name. It makes sense that I gave them my email. And what you don't have to do is you don't have to do a whole bunch of personalization all through the video and making it hard for yourself. KISS, you ask for the first name, you ask for the email. So now what I'm doing here is, now I'm going to go, this is just going to be our, let's say lead collection demo. Let's do funnel demo. Funnel lead gen demo. Now, there are a lot of questions on whether you want Facebook or LinkedIn personalization, okay? Now, there are behind the scenes, the thing is that what it'll allow you to do is it'll allow you to cookie people in, but it does ask for a different type of lead gen, right? But it'll put cookies on there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do that, and then let's just go to our images really quick. And I'm gonna go with, let me just go with something really quick. Okay, I'm just gonna do that for my, I'm just gonna do that for my thumbnail. I'm gonna save. And I'll add my video list builder there. And let's watch the video. Okay, so create your own personalized video experience. Please fill out field name. I'm just gonna do Dean Gilmore. Right? And then toward the end,
it for 20. You can video.
right?
Hey.
You see that? Now, toward the end,
guys, and let me know what you think. Thanks for stopping by the channel, guys. If you're stopping by for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, and smash that like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'll catch you on the next video.
right?
Hey.
Everyone see that over in the chat box? Let me know if you see that. So as you all are building these funnels, don't forget you have lead generation tools that are at your disposal, right? They're at your disposal. So make sure that you are utilizing those tools also. You didn't buy them for nothing. They work, right? But also too, the thing is that one of the best or greatest parts about that is once you have someone who watches that, you're going to be able to show them how many leads you collected from each and every one of those videos. So when they ask you, well, does that work? You're going to be able to download all of those leads that have came in and say, not only did it work, look how great it's worked. June, is there anything else you'd like to add to that before we get out of here, my friend?
Yeah, I'm just going to give them a sneak peek of the new template that I did that actually works with personalized video, especially like making the funnel page more powerful because you have got like a double whammy. You have the page itself collecting leads and also the video that is being displayed collecting leads through the facility of Video Remix. Would you like me to show that?
Yes. Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll make you
Okay.
I'll make you the presenter.
Okay. So are you already seeing my page? Okay, my screen. Hold on. Okay, so this is a sneak peek of what I'm going to be demonstrating next week. So this is a new ClickFunnels template. Let me just show you the page itself. It's much lighter than the one that I did before. Okay, so it's not just a lead funnel. This is actually a sales page in itself. As I mentioned earlier, lead funnels can actually, and most often is actually embedded inside sales funnels or even websites. You know, so if like you don't get the sale, you at least get the leads, converted, in your email list. So you see here, it's the usual stuff that we do, and this is probably going to be our main modus operandi when it comes to actually putting or actually making funnels in the context of video remix videos. So you always have, instead of image, like the ones that I demonstrated here, we are going to be using video basically to actually illustrate the products or the offer. So I mean, just a sneak peek. So like, just to show you, yes, I want this. Okay, so something like that, and then you go to a sales page or an offer page like this with see here, there's a product bumper and at the stimulus and everything. Okay, so that's for next week. Thanks. Dean?
Yes, hold on one
Yeah.
second.
Mhm.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So over in the chat box, what I want you to do is I want you to give some love to June. Okay, I want you to give some love to our man. Put some dollar signs over in the chat box for June. And I want you all to have a great week. It is all about funnels, ladies and gentlemen. And we will go from there. So see you soon. Talk to you all later. Bye now.